iQOO Neo 6 Review, a mid-range device for the budget gamer. iQOO has officially released its latest smartphone, the iQOO Neo 6, outside of China and aimed at the Indian market. In China, the device is known as the iQOO Neo 6 SE and, while it is mainly focused on gaming, its specifications should appeal to the people who are interested in an overall fast-performing smartphone. The device has also landed in our hands and we gave it a bit of a test run over the past couple of days. You can read our impressions below and have a look at the camera samples. Hopefully we will help you figure out if this is the mid-range device you were looking for. iQOO Neo 6 design. We received the device in the Cyber Rage color option, and it's definitely the first thing you will notice about the phone. It doesn't have a glossy finish however, which makes it fingerprint resistant and also gives it a little bit of a grip. Cyber Rage, which shifts from blue to pink and purple depending the angle you shift it at, is one of the two color options the phone is available in. The other one is called Dark Nova, which features a non-glossy much darker finish. To begin with, the smartphone is not heavy as the body is made of plastic and the display features thin bezels with a little bit of a chin, but it's definitely not large enough for it to be a distraction. The selfie camera is set up in a punch hole at the top of the screen, in the middle. It's a little bit distracting when watching videos but it's not a deal breaker and easy to get used to. The display is a 120Hz AMOLED with HDR10+. It has an in-display fingerprint scanner and a peak brightness of 1300 nits. It has a 360Hz touch sampling rate but, depending on what games you prefer to play, it can go up to 1200 Hz. There is a SIM tray present at the bottom, accompanied by the microphone, speaker and the USB Type-C port, while the right side of the device hosts the power and volume buttons. iQOO Neo 6 specs. As mentioned before, the Neo 6 is mainly geared towards gaming and while that might not be what you're interested in, it doesn't mean that you should not give this device a chance because it does come with a handful of premium hardware for its price range. To begin with, there is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 chipset under the hood. Its Chinese twin features the latest Snapdragon 8 General 1 chipset but the 870, which is clocked at 2.3 GHz, is still powerful enough to handle long gaming sessions and demanding workdays. It's enough to go through a game of Call of Duty Mobile to see how capable it is, which is exactly what I did. The phone is snappy and performs just as well as games such as Genshin Impact or arcade-style ones. The iQOO Neo 6 also features 4D game vibration as well as a gaming panel you can drag from the left side of the screen. The panel will allow you to choose from a battery-saving mode, to a balanced mode and a completely gaming-aimed mode, frighteningly dubbed Monster Mode, that will offer you the best speed and graphics. You have options to mute or edit your notifications from there, as well as other features that will allow you to personalize your gaming experience to get the best out of your device. Of course, you can expect it to heat up during intense sessions but the internal cooling system does a great job at keeping it running smooth and we didn't experience any excessive heating during our gaming sessions. We have to thank the phone's Cascade cooling system for that. It features 5-layer 3D graphite cooling plates that aid heat dissipation. The Neo 6 packs a 4700 mAh battery and comes with 80W fast charging support. The device comes with the required charger in the box and you can expect it to charge from 0% to 100% in roughly around 37 minutes. The battery life is nothing to laugh at, after a day of normal use, emails, YouTube, browsing through social media, etc. The phone still had around 20% worth of juice left and it was just as snappy. Other features include Bluetooth 5.2, dual-band Wi-Fi, no less than 4 5G bands and 4G Volt. Unfortunately, the storage is not expandable even if the SIM tray has 2 slots, so keep that in mind if you need the space. It's best to aim for the higher storage option. Unfortunately, there is no NFC, so keep that in mind if you got in the habit of using your phone to pay for stuff. The phone runs FunTouch OS 12, blanketed on top of Android 12. iQOO will offer 2 years worth of Android OS updates and 3 years of security updates, which is really good news. As is the case with FunTouch OS, you will get a handful of bloatware pre-installed, but most of them can be easily uninstalled. Cameras. On the front, we'll find a 16 megapixels selfie snapper, while on the back there is a 64 megapixels main camera with OIS, accompanied by an 8 megapixels ultra-wide-angle camera as well as a 2 megapixels macro camera. Overall, the phone has a good color rendition. However, the standard photo settings feature a flat color profile. This is something most people like, but if you prefer more saturated photos, you'll have to fiddle around with the settings a little. The camera has a good dynamic range that is helped by the software. Pricing and availability. The iQOO Neo 6 is available in India as of the 31st of May and comes in 8GB RAM plus 128GB ROM and 12GB RAM plus 256 ROM options. Price-wise, it will cost 34,999 Indian rupees, $450, for the base version, while the larger storage version will cost 39,999 Indian rupees, $515. Conclusion. Pros. The phone has a very good battery life and can handle tasks very well. It's snappy and playing games on it is a lot of fun. The colors are vivid and there is no lag or delays even after a long session. It's also a really good-looking device. Cons. There's no NFC, the macro camera needs a lot of improvement.